The biggest challenge that I brought to CG was all of my systems in place. I have rental property, I do fix and flips, I've gotten into wholesaling, and just getting all of the processes out of my brain and down onto paper or digital paper. And Collective Genius has brought numerous people that have done that, have overcome that challenge, and successfully grown their business based on what they learned from these meetings. Jimmy Vreeland's been absolutely fantastic because a lot of what he does, I feel like I'm going in his direction with specifically the rental properties and the property management side. Jimmy has been, he's been amazing. He actually answers the phone. You know, that's the beauty of the CG leadership. If you need something, all you have to do is ask, and they immediately will put you in contact with somebody that's overcome the challenge that you're facing right now. One of the biggest challenges I had prior to coming to CG was basically screening tenants. Like, what questions do you ask? How do you go through the process of vetting that tenant to make sure that you're getting the right tenant in your rental property? And it's been wonderful that you have somebody like the Collective Genius Mastermind to help you jump in the community and get all of those questions answered. It's wonderful. It basically is A to Z on what to do when you're asking questions to a potential tenant. Mr. Kirk has been doing it for a long time, and he's a CG Select member that's given me lots of information, specific documents that he uses. One other person I would piggyback on is Jimmy Vreeland. Jimmy has over 100 rentals, and he knows how to handle those rentals from every aspect, literally A to Z. Both guys are open to share exactly their processes and what they do to minimize the challenges that they face with the rental property, but also to maximize the revenue that they're able to take through all of the rental property. One of the biggest challenges that I've faced also is hiring the next person, who to hire next. What questions do I ask that person in the hiring process? And I guess you could say even where do you go to find that person? You know, one of the things that Jimmy Vreeland has brought to me is he's given me tons of ideas of where to go to look for a potential person that would fit exactly what it is that I'm needing in that hiring process. Many people in our industry hire virtual assistants. That was one of the next steps that I wanted to take. My ask in my hot seat presentation was some details of how they go about vetting a virtual assistant to specifically target my business and what I'm looking for, questions to ask, and the whole process of hiring a virtual assistant, how you pay them, how you are specific with the processes that you present to them for what you're wanting out of your business. And there's been the whole group actually, specifically Gino chimed in several times with that about how they had done this, as well as Jimmy. Jimmy Vreeland's been wonderful at utilizing virtual assistants for a lot of tasks that don't take a lot of time but really need to be done. If you're on the fence of joining CG, it's, in my opinion, it's the best organization that you can come to where people will open up their playbook, exactly how they've done it, exactly what they're doing now, and also even better is what they're not good at, where they've made the mistakes. And it's a wonderful chance to prevent you from making those mistakes in the future. So if you have a question, CG has an answer.